Hey guys, welcome to the Monday Night Team Call. And tonight I want to give you guys some information on running event pages. So I don't know if you really know all about event pages, so I'm going to kind of start from the beginning and give you insight into what has worked for me and what will really move your business forward when utilizing event pages. So an event page is to invite people from your friends list to an online event. An online event is really going to help your business because if you're doing it consistently, like on a monthly basis, people will start to notice it and it will catch fire. And people will want to eventually join you. If they don't now, they will eventually because they know that you're running these events every month, okay? So by opening an event page, you always have something to invite to. I always want to have something to invite to, whether it be my next challenge group, an online, the live sneak peek that we do for coaching. It could be for a free event, but mostly I really base my events around my challenge groups. So what I do is I open my event page at least 2 weeks prior to the event. And for this month, my event starts on April 25th. So I started the event page I started actually 3 weeks prior to the event. And what I did was I really wanted to find people who were interested in this specific event. I like to make my events a little bit more specific. This month, it is all about the Badass Bootcamp training that I'm running. So I basically, I want to screen share and show you what my event looks like so that you can get a better idea of how I run them. And this may not be new stuff to you, but it will give you an idea and it will give you other ideas for perhaps when you run your next event. Because I've run them many different ways, and this has been by far the most effective one that I've run. And like I said, it's really because of consistency. I'm going to screen share my event. Can you tell me if you can see my event?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So what I've done with this event was, first off, you want to make a very an eye-catching title. I called it Badass Bootcamp. I think the title is everything. The title is super important because it's what's going to identify your group from someone else's. It's not just 21-day fix. It's not just the 21-day boot camp. It is Badass Bootcamp. And people will be attracted to the title far before they're attracted to anything else on your event. So you want to make that title something significant. Maybe the word challenge, the word boot camp, the word academy, things that are going to catch people's eyes, right? So with that, you also want to really take into account your picture, because that's the next thing people look at. Your picture is what is going to be the identifier for this event. And for me, I wanted it to be about, I wanted people to know it was about fitness, and I wanted people to know when it starts so that it was a clear indicator. It does say apply online with the website that I made for this boot camp. But more importantly, even if you don't have a website, even if you don't have a start date, I want you to have a very significant picture and an eye-catching picture in order to really catch people's attention. I literally took video of myself because I was home by myself. I wanted to make this Facebook, or I'm sorry, I wanted to make this banner like ASAP. So I was home by myself. I stood my cell phone up and videoed myself in different positions, and then I went through the video like different positions with the weights and everything. I went through the video, stopped the video, screenshot that picture, and I was able to use that, the picture that you have right there of me with the 2 weights. I used that. That is from a video that I made of myself. Does that make sense? It was like literally I screenshotted it and then I put it into PicMonkey. I deleted all the background and then I overlaid that onto my the picture that I made. So I made this. I wrote the wording Badass Bootcamp in large letters so it was easily seen. And then I put something, you know, a little bit girly in the back where it's like pink weights. Okay, so that is eye-catching. People want to see what you're all about, and I'm all about getting fit and it being badass, right? So the date that I put for my event is the date that it starts. And the date that it starts is April 25th. I put 9 a.m. because if you put 7 a.m., some people will be like, I'm not waking up at 7 a.m. because people don't realize that it's all online, okay? So that's especially why it's important to put that where it is. You want to put that it is an at-home workout or an at-home business. For me, this event in particular is for fitness and business in particular. Most of the time, you're going to be making a challenge group. When you're making an event for a challenge group, you're going to probably write at-home workout program or at-home fitness or online accountability for at-home workout. Something that is explaining it. You want people to realize what you are, what this is all about. So the other thing is when you are opening an event page, you want to make sure it is public. It asks you when you first make an event page, whether you want it to be public or private. Highly suggest, and actually not highly suggest, you need to make it public. Because if not, people aren't going to find it. And that is actually how some of the coaches have joined our team because I've made it a public event and they found it through, you know, Googling it or looking on Facebook for searching for something like this in particular. Okay? So you want to make it public and you want to make it from your like page. Why you want to make it from your like page is because then you actually have the option to make this an ad and promote it. Okay, so I always make mine from my like page. All right, so now we are scrolling down to what types of information you are giving in your event page. And like I said, this has been the most effective event page that I've ran. So I want you, that's why I really wanted to go over this. Now, what is the Badass Bootcamp? I want the descriptions and the details of this this event. They need to be written out and clear because the thing is, people don't know what a challenge group is, right? They don't know that they can get accountability. They don't know that there's this coaching opportunity. But you need to spell it out because just because we know the lingo doesn't mean that others know the lingo of Beachbody, of, you know, challenge group, of a boot camp, of our online fitness accountability groups. We need to spell all that stuff out. So what I literally did when I was thinking about Badass Bootcamp, being that it is fitness and it is business, I Googled Badass Bootcamp to see what stuff I could come up with and like really collaborate with things that were already on the internet. I don't like reinventing the wheel. People write really good ad copy. People write really good copywriting stuff. So, you know, I literally went to some websites. I copy and pasted into a document some different things. So then I could collaborate with what they have written and put my own spin on it. So I think the details are super important. Where it says details, it's actually called the description when you are setting up your event page. What I did was I spelled it all out. Badass Bootcamp, where fitness and business is taken to a whole nother level. You want to make this exciting. People want to be part of this. Why? Because this is something special and it's something different and it's a way to hold themselves accountable. So, yeah, I basically explained what it is, you know, what qualifications are necessary for this Badass Bootcamp. I asked the question and then I answered it. Simple. Once you're signed up with your fitness and nutrition program, boom, you're telling people you have to be signed up with a fitness and nutrition program. We require willingness and determination to push yourself. This business doesn't discriminate. The only person you are competing against is yourself. So you're explaining that it's a business. You're explaining that they have to put in the effort and the drive for this, right? Our goal is to increase health, strength, knowledge, and most importantly, your confidence and self-esteem. We are advocates for health and fitness, right? And that is the base of our business. Getting this together and helping them achieve health and fitness will help them in their business, right? So it's all about self-improvement. It's all done from the comfort of your own home. I'm reiterating, letting them know where it's happening, why they can do this from home, and what the Badass Bootcamp is going to do for them. We're starting on the 25th with a prep week. I'm explaining all the things that are happening with this bootcamp. And then I put where to apply. If you don't have a Wufoo account, make one. Wufoo, WUFOO.com. Make 2 or 3, I forget, 2, I believe, free applications. And you will literally, when someone fills out the application, it goes straight to text to your phone. Like it says someone has filled it out for you. So that's really awesome. I love Wufoo for that reason. But I actually made this link, the Wufoo link, shorter, and I was able to customize it by going to the website bit.ly. And in that website, I'm able to customize the name of my events and the name of the a website. So I could literally type in facebook.com/BrittanyCamerati1, which is my personal Facebook, and I can copy and paste that into bit.ly, bit.ly, and I can change the what the website is, the name of the website. I could change it to Facebook. So it says /Facebook, and it will go straight to my Facebook page. Does that make sense? I hope that does. Play around with Wufoo and bit.ly for those sites. So anyway, back to the event. So I put you can apply here. And then what I did, once I had those details and information in there, I went to the actual event. Like I said, I uploaded a cool picture, and before I invite anyone to my event, I always want to have at least one really good post. So I made my first post, and I had it all ready. And basically what I did was I made a post telling people about what this is all about more in depth than the shorter description, letting them know, have you ever thought of making fitness your business? You know, what you're going to get from the boot camp, by being connected, getting mentored, how you can make a successful business, and how this all works. And if this boot camp is for you, you know, we go by the motto, together we are better. I asked a question at the end to see if I could get some start and responses. So then I had a really cool picture showing people how to turn your fitness into a business. And yes, I only had a few people liking the post. However, it's important to really engage your team and have them liking your post, having them have it by having other people like your post. It shows up in other people's news feed, and it gets them thinking. It gets those seeds planted, right? Because there's that thing called Facebook affinity, where the more action there is on a post, the more it will show up in people's news feed. So I made that post, and then I started to invite people I knew were on the fence about coaching, who I knew were on the fence about talking about the challenge pack, who maybe I saw a few posts from that they were interested in working out or talking about working out. I invited those people who I knew may have interest in it. Then I invited about 200, 300 people from my actual Facebook, right? People who I thought would, or who were on my lists from maybe last month, my friends list, you guys all know how I make my lists where I, you can make a list from, it's April now. I had my March list, people who I added to my friends list in March. I added them to this event page. So how I did that was I actually went to invite, choose friends. Can you guys all see this next pop-up? Is there a pop-up on your screen that has my friends list, right? Okay, so then I actually went to more. And like I said, I make my friends list based on months that I add people to my friends list. So I took the 3-1-16, I selected all, and there's 54 friends on here. I added all of those people to this event because those are people who are just now seeing my my Facebook. So then they maybe they've been following me, maybe they haven't, but this is a good way for them to really see what I'm all about because we've been friends for at least a month. So I added those people. I added the people from the month before and the month before that until I got around 300. Because the thing is, with these events, you're only allowed up to 500 friends to invite on this list. So I may have 3,600 people on my personal friends list, but I can only invite 500 people to my events. So you want to be strategic in, you want to invite first the people who truly maybe you've been talking to and have been interested or, have been on the fence. And you want to invite those people first and then add around 300 people. I don't like to go above that. So then, there's room to add new people to it. Maybe people who I've been posting my ads and have been responding, I'll add throughout the event. So like I said, I start with the first post and I add people. That was on April 8th. It's now April 18th. So it's been 10 days. Now, every day I'm engaging on my page in some way, shape, or form at least once a day. Now, I'll show you right now that I got a ton of likes on this post right here, letting people know, I already know what giving up, like having a powerful quote over top of me working out, that was something that people really liked. So I also did it again later in the event because I noticed that I had more likes on that. So what I did was I'm showing people, are you ready to not give up? Are you ready to flip the script on your past? I'm asking people questions that they maybe ask themselves. I'm digging a little deeper into why they should join me. Because of me personally, I've given up too many times because of too many excuses, too tired, money, time. I don't feel like it. I'm letting them know, hey, I've had those hesitations too. Now it's time for you to join me in something that has helped me. And then I let them know that spots are limited because you know what? People need a deadline and people need to know that this isn't for, this is not available to everyone. There's a limited, you want to put a deadline on it. You want to show them, you're serious. This is a business. You're serious about it. And spots are limited. So, and then you show them where to apply, or you can let them know to comment below interested if they are interested in learning more. Have a call to action. Let them know you need to do this in order for me to get a hold of you and in order for us to talk more about details. Now, this time around, I also posted about, which is important to show your testimonials. Show people who have been in your groups or or who have been challengers in our groups who have personally worked with you. And if they haven't personally worked with you, ask people in our challenge groups if you can use them as a testimonial since they have had such amazing progress in theirs. These are people who I have personally worked with who have gotten results in my challenge groups. Do you want to get your results too is what I'm asking people. And I'm showing people, like I said, these are real people. They're getting results. So that's another post I made. And like I said, I'm doing this on an everyday basis. I'm posting at least once a day. The next thing I posted was about what this challenge was all about. Literally, I went down the line, and if I press continue reading, it doesn't show up. So, but I will, I can show you in another way what all of my posts are, because I have these all in a document. You don't need to write these down. I have these all in a document. You just need to, if you're going to use them, change them up based on what you are showing people, you are presenting to people, okay? So I'm going to show you my document, actually. Can you see the document right now? Sometimes these things don't show up. I just want to make sure that we're on the right page. Okay, Bonnie's my yes man. She's helping me with it. So what I did was I made a document for all of these posts. It has my description. It has what my first post and my second post and all of that is. Now, this post, this is the one that tells people all about the boot camp, okay? What are they going to get from my boot camp? The nutrition, I tell them all about, you know, what the nutrition will do for them, and a little bit on Shakeology. I don't go into depth right there. Then I tell them about the accountability, what they're going to get from this group and why the accountability is so strong. Shakeology, why it's so important to use. I'm spelling everything out for them. And then I'm even giving them the link to the Shakeology video. If they are an ingredients person, they're going to want to know what's in the Shakeology. Well, here you go. Here's the ingredients list right here for you. Then for this challenge group in particular, we were doing a coach training for the first 5 days. So I wanted to explain what that will look like. And then the requirements for involvement. Why, like, how are they going to get involved? So what I'm doing is literally spelling out every little thing about this challenge and why it's important for you to join me. I even show them the Shakeology choices. I tell them about that the bulk bag is 30 servings. I tell them the cost based on what challenge pack it is they're doing. This one in particular, I'm really talking about the 21-day fix. So this month it would be $160, not $140. So I'm even throwing in the cost there because I want people to know this isn't free, but you're going to invest in yourself and you're going to get results just like my past challengers have. Like you saw the day before I posted about my challengers, right? So, and this is information. If you're ready to register, please include this information so that it says what now? Send me a message and what you're going to need to register. So I'm literally, spelling it all out for them. I'm going to go back to this page. So after that, after there's no question what's what is going on in our group, I also, I tag people here. If I have had private conversations with some of these people and they were questioning, hey, so how do I go about this? After I've had a bit of a conversation with them, because I want to cultivate a relationship with people. We aren't just people who are selling things. We are providing people with something special and something that, is unlike anything else. We are providing relationships and accountability. You want to cultivate that relationship, and then you can say, hey, I actually have an event page going on that explains everything about it. And then I tag the person here. All the details are in this post. Message me when you're done so I can get you all set up. Spelling it all out. Next, I posted again about what the incredible benefits of sticking to the Badass Bootcamp will get you. Lose weight, increase your energy, build an online business from your phone, earn an income from helping others, get stronger, gain confidence, achieve guaranteed results. Everything that they can get if they stick with it, if they put in the effort, if they are willing to put in the work. This is what you can get. And you know what? The 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't believe me, try it. And if you don't get what you want here, then return it. You know what I mean? I'd rather people return something that they don't use than buy it and think it's a scam, because we all know that healthy eating, fitness and accountability, if done in the right ways and done in the right amounts, they will get results. So I put a picture, an eye-popping picture with some wording on it. Health isn't a fad, right? Because I want to remind people that and talk about how I'm training and how I'm doing these things. So the next one is I posted, I've been getting lots of questions on the fitness and nutrition program. So I actually posted what the challenge pack entails. a video on the 21-day fix extreme, I think it is, what it all entails. But I mean, even if they weren't getting the extreme, if they were just getting the 21-day fix, it would still come with the fitness, the nutrition, and the portion controls. I'm spelling it all out there for them without so that they have no question. I then also posted, why do I coach? I made a 4-minute video, which I mean, I suggest making anywhere from like 30 seconds to 2-3 minutes. I don't like to make 4-minute videos. This really, I needed to make 4-minute video, so it just all came out. I couldn't condense it. So I posted a video, why do I coach? Telling people, I'm motivated by coaching because it keeps me motivated. It keeps me on track. I'm showing them why I am a coach. I'm being real, and they're seeing my face. By seeing my face, people connect to faces as opposed to products, right? We all feel more comfortable talking to someone in person as opposed to going online and buying something. So that's why it's important to put your face out there and show people, hey, I'm a real person and I'm doing this, and this is why you should too. Why I think you would really enjoy trying it. I posted a picture of me after a workout saying, what are you waiting for? Reminding people, hey, anyone can do this, and what it's done for me. Something funny I put in here. Before I started the programs, what I used to think, what I used to actually do. I used to make smoothies. I used to make a salad, and then I would eat everything. A little humor goes a long way, and I got a few likes on that. That's cool. But like I said, engage the team. Ask the team for a little help. Say, hey, can you quick go over to my event? Here's the event link in the comments. Hey, can you go over there and just like it and give me some support because I need a little bit more help, And then I also showed my transformation. It speaks volumes to people seeing that you've been through those same struggles. So, and it doesn't need to be paragraphs upon paragraphs. And this last one that I did was yesterday, talking about what was in my shake and how I made my favorite breakfast shake today. So it's just like a reminder, hey, I'm doing this too, and we can do this together. Oh, and today I posted a reminder as to, hey, next week we're going to be starting officially. Get on this. So this is their last chance. This is my reserve a spot. Spots are limited. And the people who have been thinking about it, they'll be the ones who are going there, getting that last spot, getting involved, and making sure they get there in time. So that's the last post I made today. But I just kind of wanted to go over how I've been really engaging with people also from these events. People who have either liked my posts outside of the people who are, already on the team or I already have been in touch with. I've been messaging them. I'll send them a message saying, so people who have been commenting or posting on commenting or liking my posts, I've messaged them saying, hey, thanks for the support on my boot camp page. Are you just starting out in your fitness, or are you already working out and all of that? Seeing where they're coming from. And then what I do, of course, is the people who are interested or going, I message them right off the bat and say, hey, saw that you were interested or RSVP'd to my Badass Boot Camp. I'm super excited for this group to start April 25th. I was wondering, because I wanted to connect you with the right fitness program for you. I was wondering what your fitness level was, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. I always end my messages to people with questions. And since they saw my event, they said they were interested or they said they were going, they already kind of know a little bit about it. So I don't really dance around it. I message them, letting them know, hey, I saw you saw my event. Did you get a chance to read over my the requirements for this event? Ask questions and see where they're at if they are ready to commit. So let me stop sharing real quick. Now, do you guys have any questions about it? I know I threw a lot of stuff at you, but I feel like it's Like I said, this has been my most successful event page yet. So, and the thing is, like, even if you don't have as many people going or interested, like I said, engage with the team. Ask them, hey, can you just respond that you're going? Because the thing is, the more people, like, people like to see other people are doing it. And I mean, even though it may not be a ton of people that are new, that are saying that they're going or interested in it, even if there's one person who you start a conversation with and they end up, purchasing a challenge pack, starting their journey, you did this all for free. You did this marketing for free. And you now have this document, you now have this all copy and paste stuff ready for your next month. And you can see and figure out how you can improve upon it for next month. What got more likes? What were people more engaged on that page? See and figure out what is going to work for your market. Maybe people don't want to see the 21-day fix. Maybe they want the 22-minute hardcore. Or maybe they want some weightlifting. Maybe your friends, for some reason, on your Facebook are all about weightlifting. Or maybe they just want to learn more about Shakeology. So do a Shakeology event, and then use the on demand as a secondary, so that they can get the nutrition from there, or try out some workout programs. Do you guys have any questions about the event page? Anyone?
So with these events that you do, are they the ones that like go into like the big challenge groups, or are these like completely separate?
This one right now is separate. Okay. But I have in the past before this, made the challenge group, made the event page for, like, I'll tell them what a challenge is all about, and then I'll add them to the big one. Like this in particular is for a new challenge group that I'm running with the fitness and the business opportunity. So this is something specific. Whereas even if you talk about like being a boot camp, you can add those people to our new challenge group, our big challenge group. So it can work for anything. I use these event pages for my the coaching opportunity, to engage people in conversation about the coaching opportunity. I actually used to do these event pages like forever ago, before they became a big thing. I feel like they became a big thing over the past year, but like 2 years ago, I started an event page, I remember, and got people engaged in the coaching opportunity, because I just started posting about like telling people or posting daily about what the coaching opportunity can do for them, like the military discount, what we do as coaches, just that kind of stuff. And only recently, over the past few months, is when we started with the opportunity, the live opportunity calls.